What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And as I said in the middle of the week, this is going to be like one of the longest videos I've done. It's going to be like an ultimate custom tactics instructions video, if you like, of everything over the last 6 months. And I'm going to show you what my top 5 are and why I think they're top 5. And going forward into team of the season, these are probably the go-to formations. Maybe 2 could be changed, but maybe let me know in the comments what you think if I've got any missing. But anyway, let's start with the most obvious one, which is the 4-3-2-1. As you can see in front of you, it is insane. It's been there from day one. It hasn't changed in any way, shape, or form. It's hanging around like a bad smell, and it's meta. It's frustrating. It's horrible to play against. Nearly everybody has got this formation in their slot. So this is slot the formation that I start with every single game without fail. And what you see in front of you, it's a very narrow, very high press formation. So we've got balanced 35-72. Now again, you can change that to 60-65 if you want to. But I want that high press right at the very start of the game. I want to get my goals. I want to get the game over and done with as quickly as I possibly can. So therefore, I go with extremely high depth, which is 72. Then we go balanced direct passing 50, 7, 2, and 1. You know, we'll jump straight into the instructions. So I've got some gameplay to show. So yeah, we'll jump straight into the instructions on this one, and it is a little bit different. So we've got the left back on balance and overlap. We've got the right back on stay back and overlap. We've got the right CM on balanced cover wing. We've got the DM stay back cover centre. We've got the left CM balanced. Everything's balanced on that one. Ideally, you want an attacking player in this position. Sauer's pretty good for me, or I could swap her over to Ramirez. I can't even talk to Ramirez, but I prefer Sauer in that position. Then we've got the left centre forward is on a stay central, come back on defence. The striker is on stay central, balanced, and then the right centre forward we've got on stay central, stay forward. So these two are effectively your strikers, and you defend in a 4-4-2. You should know this by now, guys. It's been around for a long time. So we'll drop some gameplay in to show you this 4-3-2-1 in FutChamps, and then we'll come back in to my second formation. Yes, so everything you're about to see is going to be in FutChamps. There's no point doing it in Elite Rivals because let's face it, we're all looking for those rewards that we get in TOTS, especially when EA do, you know, like you're guaranteed a TOTS player. So you want to get the best rewards you can possibly get. You want to be hitting that 14, 15, 16, 17 wins in FutChamps. And as you can see, all my games here are all on FutChamps. All these formations are tried and tested. They work in FutChamps, they work in Elite Rivals. But I just wanted to kind of prove the point that, you know, this is my FutChamps. These are my slots that I use. I often go anywhere. It just depends on the way I feel and the time that I've got. I go anywhere from 11 wins all the way up to 20-0. It just depends on how I feel. As of late, I've only been hitting 11 wins because I don't need the packs. The packs are crap, if I'm honest. Sorry, not that what's in the packs is crap at this point in time, so therefore I'm not going to bust a gut trying to get any higher. Obviously, when TOTS hits, I'm going to be hitting that 17, 18, 19, 20-0 as often as I possibly can. And these are the formations that I'll be using. I might change one. Let me know what you think to that. I might change one. I might go to the 4-2-4 because I haven't done that one for a little while, and I need one of those formations that are crazy all-out attack formations. So yeah, some of these goals are just ridiculous as well. So, you know, you can kind of see the 4-3-2-1. It's soul destroying how many goals you can score with this when you play it the right way. And again, this is all for old gen as well as new gens. Again, I'm going to repeat myself. You don't have to have the players I have in front of you to make these formations work. Now, if you guys play squad battles, which you probably do, you'll notice that you come across even bronze squads sometimes that are really difficult to play against. And it's all about the setup. Once you get the setup right, everything else follows. Players, things like that. It starts becoming real fun, and you stop breaking controllers. You stop getting frustrated and you start to have fun. Now, ultimately, that's what it's all about. It's all about having that bit of fun. What a rocket from Werner there. So yeah, I mean, last FIFA and the FIFA before, I was so frustrated. I mean, I never broke controllers or nothing, but I see a lot of people did. But it got to the point where I was so disheartened. I actually gave the game up after about 2 months of playing it. You know. So anyway, let's jump into formation number 2. So yeah, hope you've watched the gameplay to that one, and we're going to move straight on. Now, my second formation is, as you can see, the 4-3-3-4. Again, been around for a long time. Now, I use pressure on heavy touch 60-66. Again, if you want high press, you go to 72-71. The 4-3-3, I like it because it defends in a 4. It depends. I like the way this one defends. So this is my setup. So it's pressure on heavy touch 60-66, balanced direct passing 45, 7, 3 and 1. I absolutely love this formation. Again, it's been around right from the very beginning. A few tweaks here and there make this almost as good as the 4-3-2-1. However, it plays wider. So again, we might as well just jump straight into the instructions on this one. So the instructions on this one: left back and right back are on balance and overlap. My holding midfielder is on stay back, cover centre. My more attacking midfielder is just on balance, cover centre. My cam is on comeback on defence, getting the box for crosses. I want them to make those forward runs. My left wing and right wing, now I have them both on balanced, cut inside, getting behind, getting the box for crosses. It's a little bit more attacking. My striker's getting behind and staying forward. If you get them with the right work rates, this defends in a 4-4-1-1 or a 4-5-1 if you like. However, I like this to be a more attacking approach, and hence why I've got it set up the way I have. So again, jump into some gameplay. We'll come back to number 3. So the 4-3-3, I've done a lot of. It's on my channel quite a lot. There's little subtle like tweaks that you make with the patches and things like that. So this has been, again, you know, in one of my slots for a long time. The 4-3-3-4. The reason I prefer this one over the other variants is because of the cam position. You have a lot more variety when you have a cam, especially when you have a nice cam. Like the Bruno card, for example, is a nice cam. The Musiala card is a nice cam. It's a shame that players like Eusebio and Ronaldo do not have the cam, but even Cantona don't have the cam. That's why I tend to avoid this one when I want to use those type of players, because I can't fit them in. It's as simple as that. So you can see it's quite an attacking formation, which is what I want. That's what you want from a 4-3-3. You want attack. You want, you know, different variations, different movements, and that is just dirty from Neymar right there. That is, I love that Neymar card. He's so good at dribbling, so agile, so much fun. And then my opponent got a little bit pissed off with me and quit. I'm not a toxic player by any way, shape or form. I just like to have fun, even if it is in FutChamps. Like I say, it's what it's all about. It's all about the fun factor for me. And the more 5-star skills, the more agile, the more dribbling, the more little movements your player can make, the better. Like that goal there. It's just, not many players make a run like that, but that Ronaldo card is something different. And again, Drogba from corners. You've got to utilise Drogba from these corners. You just have to. It'd be stupid not to, because you get goals like that all the time, you know, and it's basically your bread and butter, you know. So anyway, great goal from Desai. Let's move on to formation number 3. Third formation. Again, another one that's been around for a long time is the 4-2-3-1. You can see it there. It's the basic 4-2-3-1. You know how this works by now. We've got balanced 55-65, fast build-up, direct passing 45-7, 3 and 1. Now, again, we have the fast build-up because it is a more defensive formation. So we'll jump into the instructions on this one. And we have got left back and right back on stay back and overlap. Again, it speaks for itself. It's a defensive formation. The 2 DMs, so the more, I mean, I've got them arse about face on this one, but the more defensive minded CM is on cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking, cover centre. The more attacking is on cut passing lanes, cover centre. The cam is on balanced, getting the box for crosses. The left cam and the right cam are both on come back on defence, getting the box for crosses, and the striker is getting behind and stay forward. Now again, don't really want to go into too many details about this formation because we all know how it works. So again, I'll show you some gameplay and then we're going to jump straight back into number 4. So for me, the 4-2-3-1 has always been about the defence. Another dirty goal there by Drogba. Yeah, it's all about the defence. It's all about holding that lead when you get 1 or 2 goals up, having that compact defence that where you can ticky-taka it and then counter-attack on your opponent. That's the whole point of the 4-2-3-1 for me, and the way I personally use it. So yeah, usually I start off with a 4-3-2-1. If I get a couple of goals, then I drop back to a 4-2-3-1. Hopefully I don't concede. If I concede, then I'll go back to the 4-3-2-1. And I have these options, and that is one of the reasons why I'm making this video, is so we all have these options, rather than just being maybe 1 or 2 goals down and quitting or giving up or whatever. We have options to change, and we have options to make the comeback real, and ultimately that's what you want to make it real. So let's jump into the next formation. So my 4th choice formation is the 4-2-2. Now this one is a slightly newer one. I only did this one last week, so it's slightly newer, a few tweaks, and this is how we ever set it up. We're on balance 45-65, balance, direct passing 40 on the width, 7 in the box, 2 and 2. Again, might as well just jump straight into the instructions, get straight to it. So it's left back is on balance, attack and overlap. The right back is on stay back, mixed attack. The more attacking CM, DM if you like, is on balance, get forward, cover centre. That is your box-to-box player right there. Your holding player is obvious, cut passing lane, stay back, cover centre. The 2 wide players are on come back on defence. These basic players your winger and get in the box for crosses. Again, Ramirez for me, he is an RW, so he can play there. Ronaldo not so much, but I'm splitting hairs over that. So your preference, who you play in those positions. The left-hand striker is on stay central, get behind and stay forward. The right-hand striker is on come back on defence. Again, because we have this CM on get forward, we need to have that compromise there. Hence why we have, the striker on come back on defence. Let's drop some gameplay, and then we'll come back to my 5th and final, TOTS ready instructions. The 4-2-2 I did last week. However, this version of the 4-2-2 is slightly different. Again, go and have a look at the previous video, and you can see the slight variation on the 4-2-2 that I've made here. This is purely for new gen, this variant. The older video, or last week's video, is for the old gen as well as new gen. And again, 4-2-2 is making a comeback. If you look at the bigger YouTubers, if you like, if you look at the more pro players, they are going back to the 4-2-2. However, I did the video before them, just saying. So again, all in FutChamps. I'm not going to sit here and say to you, I've done this, this, and this. I'm going to show you guys that I've done it. This is my recent FutChamps. I went 17-3 with exactly the formations you see that I've completed. So I'm not BSing anybody. Let's jump into the next formation. And some of you might call this ratty, some of you might not like this. However, I like this formation. I could possibly swap it out for a 4-2-4, but you tell me. You tell me. So it's the 5-2-2-1. I love this formation. It's so good, and it is so ratty, and it is so hard to play against, but it is so much fun. And I had so many haters and so many quitters in this. It's ridiculous. So this is how I've got it set up. It's balance 40, 72 depth. Again, I want to press. Balance direct passing 40, 6 in the box, 2 at corners, 2 at free kicks. The instructions, yeah. I mean, ignore where Vieira is on this one, but the left back and right back is on overlap. You need the left back and right back for the width. And they will bomb up and down all day long. Roberto Carlos, Reece James, amazing players. Leave them unbalanced. The holding midfielder, again, you have on cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover centre. The box to box, you just have on balance, cover centre. The 2 wide players, leave them as they are, getting the box for crosses. Because again, this is a ratty formation, and then your striker is stay central, get in behind and stay forward. As I say, I've had a lot of people like this formation that I've spoke to, but my opponents absolutely detest it. So anyway, there's my top 5. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you think I've got a couple missing. I'm happy to go over it, and I'm happy to make a couple more videos before we get into the TOTS stuff. But hopefully this will see you guys through over TOTS, and you have different formations to choose from. I can't imagine them changing too much unless they make some kind of crazy patch, which I don't expect them to do. So in my opinion, these are the 5 you should definitely have in your slots. Again, let me know if I'm missing one. Hit that like button if you like what you see. Comment, let me know what you think below. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to get 1,000 subscribers before the end of the month. That would be amazing. And everybody, look after yourselves and take care.